What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys for watching me and rocking with me. But listen, we got to talk about this clip because the moment I saw that, I said, hold on, what is going on here? Did you see the white lady standing next to the dude that we just watched the clip of? Like she was held hostage? Because I'm serious, like the body language alone looked like somebody realized halfway through the conversation that they were way in over their head. And the reason why is because Anna Kasparian got absolutely smoked and this exchange we're about to see in a second on this video you see on the screen by an Iranian woman who basically could not believe what she was hearing from these American liberals. Like she was genuinely flabbergasted watching these folks continue to show sympathy and support for the evil, wicked regime that took over Iran. And we're talking about a regime that oppressed its own people for decades. And now that parts of that power structure are finally getting pushed back and eradicated, you still have people over here in the United States acting confused about why anyone will be celebrating that. And this is what makes the moment so wild because you can literally see the difference between someone who actually understands what the regime has done to people and someone talking about it from a studio thousands of miles away. And the Iranian woman in this conversation is basically sitting there listening to the argument. You can see the disbelief on her face, not even anger at first, just pure disbelief. Like she's trying to figure out how people in the West keep bending over backwards to frame the Iranian regime in some kind of sympathetic light. And if you ever watched the Young Turks before, then you already know the general angle they tend to take on foreign policy. I mean, um it's a liberal network, and a lot of times the conversation immediately shifts into criticizing America, criticizing Western influence, talking about imperialism, all these big academic sounding concepts. Now look, nobody is saying the United States has been perfect, not even close, but what happens in these conversations sometimes is that the focus gets so locked in on criticizing America that people start downplaying just how brutal some of these regimes actually are. And Iran is one of the clearest examples of that because the government running Iran isn't just a regular political government you disagree with. It's a theocratic regime that basically means religious leaders control the state and enforce their interpretation of religious law on everybody. And we're talking about a system where women can literally get arrested for how they dress, where political dissent can get you thrown in prison, where protest gets crushed hard, and where people have risked and lost their lives just trying to demand basic freedoms. And we've seen that play out over and over again over the last few years. Students, women, workers, regular citizens taking to the streets demanding change.